It's all about emotional regulation. Let's face it, guys, life throws curveballs. Sometimes it feels like you're on a never-ending roller coaster ride, with its ups and downs, twists and turns. One minute you're on top of the world, celebrating your successes and feeling invincible. And the next minute, you're feeling like you struck out with the bases loaded, completely defeated and frustrated. It's normal to feel a wide range of emotions, but letting them control you? That's where things get tricky. That's a recipe for disaster. Imagine letting every little thing dictate your mood and actions. Ever seen a grown man throw a tantrum in the cereal aisle? Not a good look. It's embarrassing and unproductive. Emotional regulation is about taking the wheel and steering those feelings in the right direction. It's about being in control, not being controlled. It's about staying cool under pressure and not letting your emotions hijack your life. When you master this, you can handle anything life throws at you. Think of it like being the captain of your own ship. You have the power to steer your life in the direction you want. Sure, storms will come, but you gotta learn to navigate those choppy waters. It's not about avoiding the storm, but about how you sail through it. Remember that time you lost your cool and said something you regretted? Those moments can haunt you. Or maybe you let your anxiety get the best of you and missed out on a great opportunity. It's those missed chances that can weigh heavily on your mind. That's what happens when emotions run wild. They can lead to consequences that are hard to undo. Mastering emotional regulation? That's how you win the game. It's about being proactive, not reactive. It's about making choices that lead to a better, more balanced life. So take charge, be the captain, and navigate your emotional roller coaster with confidence and grace. Cognitive reappraisal is a fancy way of saying changing your perspective. It's about taking a step back and looking at a situation from a different angle. Imagine you're watching a movie and you hit the pause button to see the scene from a different viewpoint. Instead of jumping to conclusions, you challenge those negative thoughts. This gives you a moment to breathe and reconsider. Let's say your boss yells at you in front of everyone. It's a tough situation, right? Your first instinct might be to get defensive or angry. You might feel your heart racing and your face getting hot, but hold on, cowboy. Cognitive reappraisal says, maybe he's having a bad day. Take a moment to pause and think. Maybe his wife left him, or his dog ate his toupee. There could be countless reasons behind his behavior that have nothing to do with you. See, when you change your thinking, you change your feelings. Your emotions are directly tied to your thoughts. Instead of feeling angry, you might feel empathy. You might start to understand that everyone has their own struggles. Or maybe you just shrug it off and focus on the task at hand. You realize that it's not worth your energy to dwell on it. Either way, you're in control. By hitting the pause button, you take charge of your reactions and emotions, leading to a more composed and thoughtful response. And in the end, this small shift in perspective can make a big difference in your overall well-being and relationships. Expressive suppression is all about keeping it cool. It's about swallowing those emotions and putting on a brave face, even when you feel like screaming into a pillow. Now, I'm not saying you should bottle everything up, but there are times when keeping your composure is the best strategy. Imagine you're at a family dinner and your crazy uncle starts ranting about politics. You know he's wrong, and you're itching to set him straight. But is this the time and place? Probably not. This is where expressive suppression comes in. You take a deep breath, smile politely, and steer the conversation to a safer topic. You suppress those fiery emotions because you know that exploding won't do anyone any good. Like everything in life, cognitive reappraisal and expressive suppression have their pros and cons. Cognitive reappraisal can help you stay calm and rational in stressful situations. It's about choosing how you react instead of being a slave to your emotions. But let's be real, sometimes you just need to feel your feelings. Bottling them up all the time can backfire. That's where expressive suppression comes in. It's a useful tool for navigating those delicate situations where letting loose would be a disaster. The key is balance. Don't be afraid to feel your emotions, but don't let them control you either. It's about finding what works best for you in each situation. Remember, you're the captain of your own ship. Real talk stories from the trenches. These are the stories that shape us, the experiences that define who we are. I've seen it all in my years on this earth. From the highest highs to the lowest lows, life has a way of teaching us lessons we never expected. I've witnessed guys who let their anger ruin their relationships, unable to control their tempers and losing the people they love most. I've also seen guys who let their fear hold them back from their dreams, paralyzed by the thought of failure and never taking that crucial first step. But I've also seen the other side. I've seen guys who mastered their emotions and achieved incredible things. Take my friend, Mark, for example. Mark was always a hothead, always ready to blow his top at the slightest provocation. His anger was like a ticking time bomb. He was on the verge of losing everything, his job, his friends, even his family. It was a dark time for him. Then one day, he decided to try cognitive reappraisal. It was a turning point, a moment of clarity. He started challenging his negative thoughts, questioning why he felt the way he did, and if it was really worth the emotional toll. He began looking for the positive in every situation, no matter how small. The change was remarkable. Mark became calmer, more patient, and more successful in all areas of his life. His relationships improved, his career took off, and he found a new sense of peace. He learned that happiness is a choice, a conscious decision we make every day. And he chose to focus on the good, to embrace positivity, and let go of the negativity that once held him back. Mark's story is a testament to the power of emotional mastery and the incredible transformations it can bring. So, what have we learned today? Emotional regulation is crucial for a happy and successful life. It's about being in control of your emotions, not letting them control you. We talked about two powerful strategies: cognitive reappraisal and expressive suppression. Remember, cognitive reappraisal is about changing your perspective, while expressive suppression is about keeping your cool. Find what works best for you. Life is a balancing act. You're gonna face challenges, you're gonna feel all sorts of emotions. But remember, you're in the driver's seat. Choose to be the best version of yourself. Your challenge starts now. So there you have it, gentlemen. Mastering your emotions is a journey, not a destination. It takes practice, it takes dedication, and it takes a willingness to look in the mirror and make a change. But I know you can do it. You have the power within you to overcome any obstacle, to achieve any dream. Start today. Make the choice to be the master of your emotions, not the slave. Take control of your life. It's time to unleash the incredible potential within you now. Think about it, turtles get there too.